So here we have an end user setup, and this is effectively someone potentially working at home. Now we have a Surface Go 2 device. This is on the low end of the cost spectrum, and also on the low end of the performance scale, but it has a great battery life, and it has built-in LTE connectivity, so it's a device I can take out on the go. Now, if we just quickly look at the kind of performance of this device, I'll bring up Task Manager. And if we have a quick look, you can see it's got a fairly low spec processor with 2 cores. It's got 8 GB memory and about 120 GB hard disk. So it's a fairly low end device, but I can use this as my entry point to my cloud PC, which is hosted in the Microsoft data center. So if I go through to the home page, you can see that it's publishing out the different cloud PCs that have been assigned to me, and it gives me this little tour to step through different settings. But I can do some basic management here, so I can restart the device if I'm having any issues, or I can do some basic troubleshooting, which will check the connectivity to my cloud PC. Now, I can connect directly to it using any modern browser by touching this button, or at the top here, you can follow these steps to set up the remote desktop client on the Windows devices or iOS or Mac or Android and other operating systems coming in the future. So I'm just going to jump into the remote desktop client on this device to show that. And what you'll see is that when I open this device, it's making use of all of the functionality of the Surface tablet that I'm connecting through. So the camera will be fed through to the cloud PC, so I can use things like Teams for audio and video calls. So as an example, if I just open the camera application on this cloud PC, you can see now that I'm in the cloud PC, I've got my custom desktop and it's using both of my monitors in this setup. But if I open the camera application, you should be able to see that it's using the Surface camera as the input device for that cloud PC. And on the screen, you can see that my face shows up. But similarly, devices like Surface have great support for digital linking. So if I use a pen on my normal device, I can use it in my cloud PC in the exact same way. So here I can highlight some figures that I need to review or make some notes on this spreadsheet. Just to hit pen and say that in this case, Tom needs to look into this for me. So I can use all of the functionality and peripherals that this device can connect to, and it will automatically connect them through into the cloud PC in the back end. Now, in this example, I'm using the cloud PC to do all of my day-to-day work. And if we have a quick look at a speed test here, because this cloud PC is running in a Microsoft data center, it actually gets the benefit of Microsoft's connectivity to the internet. So when I run a speed test here, you're not going to see the connection that I have to the internet from my location. You're going to see the connectivity from the cloud PC to the internet from Microsoft's data center. So while I might have a 20 or 30 megabit connection at home, you can see I have an 11,000 megabit or an 11 gigabyte connection for my cloud PC because of where it's hosted. So I'm getting all the advantages of Microsoft investment in connectivity within that data center. Now, in this device, I'm using Microsoft Project, and you can see I'm managing a project that my team are working on at the moment. And here, I want to update some of the notes around development and testing and training, but I am about to have a call to get some updates on that, and I need to jump on a train to get to another meeting, so I'm going to have to come back to this shortly. So that was just a very quick view of what this experience looks like on a laptop or a PC with a full multi-monitor setup that someone might have at the office or at home. For the next stage, we'll jump onto a mobile device and we'll have a quick look at what that looks like. So I've just closed my cloud PC over on the Surface Go device, and now I'm going to move to this Surface Duo. Now this is an Android device that's made by Microsoft. And if we log into this device, I've just been on the train and I've used OneNote here to take a few notes on a call that I had with my team. Now, I've got a Surface Pen. I could use that pen to take notes with handwritten ink, but it's personal preference. What I want to do is go back to that project file I had open in my cloud PC and add these notes into that project file. So here I can open the remote desktop client on this device. I'm just going to bring it up to full screen, and we log into that same cloud PC that I had on my my Surface Go a moment ago. And what you'll see is the same custom background that I had set. You see the same project file that's open. If I go down here and open Excel, you'll see the markup that I did with the pen a moment ago. So this is the same PC that I've connected to, and I've got a full Windows 10 experience from a mobile device, which in this case is running Android. And you can see when I use my my thumb on the screen here, it turns the whole screen into a touchpad, so I can control that mouse and control the device itself. So in here, I can see development, testing, and training. And I want to bring up the notes that I just took. So I'm going to open the two applications side by side. So OneNote here on the left and my Cloud PC device running here on the right-hand side. And to make these changes, I'm going to switch it across into a portrait mode. And I can just zoom in to the relevant lines in that project file here. And I'm going to start making some notes. So for development, I need to add a note to say Peter to confirm. So I'm going to bring up my on-screen keyboard. Peter to confirm. And then the other notes were Mike is publishing a script and John is going to share a plan. So I'll say Mike to publish a script and John to share. And that's it. So I've very quickly gone from taking notes and using applications natively on my device to connecting through to my Cloud PC in the back end and getting a full Windows 10 experience with all the applications and connectivity that it has, but using it on this mobile device.